Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel Best IT Solution to all of you again. And today we'll do CRUD operation in Spring Boot. So in one of my previous video, I have already done CRUD operation in Spring Boot by using the MySQL database. Okay. So in this video, we'll see how we can do CRUD operation by using PostgreSQL database. So here the technology stack is like Java 17. We'll use Java 17 and Spring Boot version 3 point above 3.0.0. Spring Data JPA will use for query, and for PostgreSQL for database will use, and the Postman for testing the API. Okay. So CRUD means create the resource and read the resource, update the resource and delete the resource. So this is a CRUD operations. We can how we can create a particular resource, and how we can read the particular resource, and how we can update the resource, and how we can delete the resource. So these things we will discuss one by one in this video tutorial in using Spring Boot. Okay. So let's go to the website spring.io to generate the project. Okay. So start.spring.io is the website. Spring.io. Sorry. Spring initializer. You can also type Spring initializer, from which you can redirect to this website Spring initializer. Okay. So this is the website where we can create the project. We can also directly create the project here also in our STS, but it is easy to create the project from this website. Okay. So we will use your STS for ID. You can use any ID like Eclipse or any IntelliJ idea, any ID you can use. Okay. So here we can write another point is like ID is STS Spring Tool Suite. Okay, so this is the our technology stack for this project. Okay. So we'll do this practical. We'll create the project and we'll do the one by one operation. Okay. So this is the website where we can generate the project. So the Java language is Java, Maven, and Spring version 3.3.0. Okay, any version you can use 3.3.0. Okay, here you can also update this thing Spring version 3.3.0. And okay, and the project name is com dot suppose I name Tarun. Project name is CRUD Operation. Demo project for CRUD operation in Spring Boot. Okay. Java version 17. Okay, so just then we need to add the dependency. So what are the dependency we need? So here we'll use Spring Wave first, Spring Wave, then PostgreSQL driver, then data JPA, Spring data JPA. Then also we'll use the Lombo for generating getter and setter. Okay, so yes, this much. If anything needed, we can add a later time also. Okay. So now just click on generate the project. So yes, our project has now created CRUD operation. Just extract this project here, extract all, and click on extract. Yes, our project is extracted here, and then we can import the project in our STS ID. So just right click and click on import existing Maven project. Next, browse. You can go to the particular uh, path where you have download the project. Yes, CRUD operations. Select folder. Finish. So you can see here it is importing Maven project. Okay, so it is it will take some time for importing and for downloading all the required dependency from the internet. It is depending upon the internet speed, how much it will take, how much time it will take. Okay, so I think it is done now. Where is CRUD operation? Yes. So this is our project CRUD operation. So you can see in this pom.xml file, here it is Java and Spring Boot version 3.3.0 and the project name is CRUD Operation, Java version 17 and Spring Boot data JPA, starter wave, PostgreSQL, Lumbo, all the dependencies added successfully. Okay, so okay, and the project here is here is our main class. So we need to create the package first for creating the CRUD, for doing the CRUD operation. We need to create the different package. So first is controller. Quickly I'm creating the package. Controller. Another one is like service. Another package is one like a repository or DAO or database operation. Repository. And another one is like you can create an entity for model class. Okay, here simply I am doing the CRUD operations. Now in controller, just wait, in controller package, I'm going to create a class. So it is home controller. The home controller, and since we are we are getting the API only here, so it is annotated with @REST controller. Let's import the package. Yes. Public, I'm going to create a method here. Public string, suppose home, return welcome to Spring Boot CRUD application using PostgreSQL. So this in PostgreSQL you can also use MySQL. Everything is same. The coding is same, but you can use any database, whatever you have. You can use MySQL or any other database. Also you can use Oracle. Here we need to write the mapping, and the mapping path is default path / only. Okay, so just now run the project for test that API it is working or not. Run as Spring Boot up. Error it is here starting the application URL data source configured. Okay, so we need to field treatment with tool driver class. So for since we have added the JPA, so for that this error is showing here. Just commented this part now. this dependency I need to commented. This error is showing because we have not added the properties, the PostgreSQL properties driver class. For that reason, this error is showing. So, okay. Now save it and just run this project again. Now you can see the Tomcat started on port 8080. So just go to that particular port localhost colon 8080. Okay. So welcome to Spring Boot CRUD application using PostgreSQL. That means our application is working properly now. You can test it all in Postman also localhost colon 8080. Send. Yes, here we have also got the output. Welcome to Spring Boot CRUD application using PostgreSQL. Okay, so now our we need to create an entity in our entity class and for create the table. So new class, suppose employee. Okay, then employee class, it is an entity. It will going to create a table here. So before we need to sorry, we need to add the properties file. So these are the I have already stored the properties file from internet. Just copy these things and paste it in our properties file, that is application properties file. Sorry, it is not copied actually properly. Okay, so this is not that much difficult things. Just a minute, just I'm arranging all these things. So this is our project name, and this is the Hibernate dialect where jpA.PostgreSQL dialect we need to add, and this is the URL jdbc.postgresql localhost 5432. This home is the database name, and spring.dataset.username is Postgres, and dataset.password is our password is 1234 default password, and this spring.data auto for the first time we can write it as creating the table. And so SQL true means we by this command we can see the that particular query in our console. SQL query we can see in our console. Okay. Now just in employee just create the it is entity, sorry, it is entity. Delete that unused import entity. It is from Java persistence. Okay, so I think that changes has not updated in our public XML file. Whatever you have changes, sorry, we need to uncomment this one. Okay. Now here it will show the import statement for import entity from persistence, Jakarta persistence, and suppose the private int employee ID, private string employee name, private string employee, suppose address, and private string employee mobile number. Okay, we can take any variable or employee ID, name, address, mobile number. Okay, and this is our primary key @ID. Now just rerun the project. We'll create a table. Just first open that our database for pgadmin. Waiting for pgadmin to start. Just wait for some time. It will start our pgadmin. Yes, so it is waiting for pgadmin for starting now. Just wait for some time. It is starting our pgadmin. With the help of this Postgres admin, we can communicate with the Postgres server SQL server database server. So like in MySQL, this is like the MySQL workbench. This is the pgadmin for communicate with the Postgres database server. Yes, it is open. Just connect with the server now. Yes, you can see it is connecting with the server. Now in our table section, this is database name is home. We have also within our application properties file, database is home. And in pgadmin also database is home, and in home database there is table, the laptop table and house table. Okay, there is no more other table here, only two tables is there. Now just rerun the application. If everything is okay, it will create a table in the name of employee. Yes, you can see here create table employee ID, address, mobile number, and the name ID, name, address, and mobile number. Okay. Just check in the pgadmin. Just refresh here. Yes, employee table is now created. Okay. Previously there is no employee table. In table section there is employee table. Now, so we can verify is there any data present or not. Just direct query select star from employee. Just run it. Yes, so table is created, but there is no data inserted till now. And here we can make it as update now, because otherwise every time the table will be dropped and new table will create. Okay, and here we can use lombok for getter and setter for data, and no r constructor all are constructor. Okay, so these are the annotations we need to add for our getter, setter, no default constructor, and all argument constructor. Otherwise, we need to create getter and setter all these things manually here. But since we are using the lombok here, have added Lombok dependency or pom.xml file. You can see also Lombok plugin also added. Yes, this is the Lombok dependency and this is the Lombok plugin. For that we can use directly the annotation. Okay, so our entity is ready. Now in for creating a new resource, so now we'll do the CRUD operation. Okay, so here in comment we can write like create a new resource now. Create a new resource. So for that we need to create a post mapping. Post mapping for creating new resource we need to create post mapping. And the path is suppose slash save employee. Save. Okay. Public. So it will return employee only. Public. Sorry. Public employee or string also it can return, no issue. Public string save data. This is the method, and it will accept the employee object at the request body. Request body whole employee object will accept employee. Import sorry, we need to import the employee from the entity package, and here for saving the data we need to create a class in our service. Suppose this is our employee service. Okay, so we can create an interface for abstraction. We can also create an interface, then we can create a employee service IMPL class and implement that interface. Then also we can create the methods. But directly here we are creating the service class for simplicity. Service, and here suppose and in repository also we can create a repository interface directly. Interface employee repository add JPA repository. Extend class is employee and the primary key is integer. Okay, we need to import the employee from the entity package. So this is our repository. Okay, this is optional annotation you can use, or otherwise also it will work. If annotation not added also it will work fine. So repository is ready. Now we need to create the inject this. It will create a bean in IOC container. Okay, so we need to inject this repository here. Private employee repository. We need to auto add it. Auto where just import the repository. In the same way, we need to inject the service bean to the controller. private employee service, employee service. This is the Spring Bean concept. How we can dependency injection concept. How we are injecting the dependency or object to the particular class. Auto add. Just import this service from the service package. Okay. So now with the help of this employee service object, we can save our data. Employee service dot any method we can take. You can take save data and you can need to pass that employee object here. Okay. So since this method is not available in the service, just create this one. Save data employee. Okay. So whatever return that should be returned here. So return, need to add the return statement. Return employee added successfully. Okay. Create method save data in type employee service. It's already created this method. Just it will return this things. String save data. Create method save data employee in type employee service. Okay. Okay, so now with the help of this repository object, we need to save the employee data to here. Repository dot save, we need to pass that employee here. Okay. So everything, if everything is good, then data will be saved and it will return the employee added successfully. Request body employee. Okay, just run the application. Relaunch the application. I think this API is good. It will work. Now just we'll check it. Yes, dump card started. Just go to the postman and create a post API post slash what are the save employee. Okay, save body. Okay, raw data we can pass. So here we need to pass the JSON. Okay. So here our first is employee ID. Just go to that entity or entity class. What are the parameters? Employee ID, employee name. Employee ID, sorry, employee ID 101, then employee name, employee address, employee name, suppose John, employee address, USA, employee mobile number. Okay, so these are the data we need to pass. Just check it, cross check it, employee address, mobile number, mobile number. Okay, now just send it. Yes, so you can see employee added successfully. That means one insert statement will be also executed. You can see in console here. Yes, so insert into employee address, mobile number, even values are, these are the values. So that means employee is added successfully. We can check it in our database. Just refresh this query again, run this query again. Yes. So employee ID is 101 and the address is USA, mobile number John, the employee name. So we can add another record also. Suppose this is 102 and this one is suppose Mike and this is from France and the mobile number is okay. Just send it. Simply added successful. Another insert query here executed here. You can see. Just go to the database and just refresh it. Yes. That means our save employee API is working perfectly. In a controller, this is the create a new resource or inserting a new record. Inserting a new record in database. So yes, now we can okay. So now we'll create a get request for fetching the all data. API for fetching all data. So public list of data, list of employee fetch all data. This is the method. Okay, and this is the, since we are fetching the data, this is the get mapping and the handler is slash fetch all data. And with the help of this service object, dot fetch all data. Okay, so we need to create this and it will return the list of employee list. Only employees will get fetch all. Just import this list from the JWT util package, Java util package, and create this method in our service class. Okay. Now with the help of this repository object dot find all. Okay, it will simply fetch all the data. Everything, just check it. Yes, this is the for testing API, and this is the creating a new research, inserting the database, API for fetching all data from database. Okay, so here need to return the empty list. Okay, since our return type of this method is list of employees, so we need to return this list of employee list. Okay, just save it and relaunch the application again. Yes, so our application is started and port 8080. Just go to the postman and hit the handler name is fetch all data. Yes, fetch all data sent. Yes, so you can see all the data is fetched. Employee ID, this is one record and this is two records are there, so all the records are fetched. So if there are more records, suppose I will another post if I will hit, this is 103 and this is Robinson, this is from Dubai. Okay, and the mobile number is any number you can give. Okay, just send. Employee added successfully, and just click this fetch API. Yes, you can see here now it is three records now. This one, first one, second one, third one. And in database also you can check a new record is inserted and fetch, it will fetch all the records. Just execute this query. Yes, so it is 101, 102, 103, three records are inserted now. Okay, in this way you can create the so this is a CRUD operation, creating the API for creating and for API for reading, and another is for like deleting. Okay, how we can delete a particular pair, update, create, read, and update. So for API for updating, so API for updating the existing data. Okay, So this is put mapping for updating. This is put mapping, and suppose the mapper URL is slash update data, public string update employee data, update employee data. Okay, it will taking the parameter as the employee object. It will take the employee object which we want to update. Okay, and then with the help of this repository object, it will save employee. Then it will return the employee updated successfully. Employee record updated successfully. Employee updated successfully. Okay. So now it will update this record. So just relaunch the application and test it. Just go to the post domain, post API. So this is the put and make it update data, and suppose make this Robinson as Hawk, Michael. Robinson make as Michael. Okay. And just also you can change another data also at a time. 2 or 3 can also at a time change 2 or 3 fields. Just send it. Employee updated successfully. Just fetch the API, fetch all data. You can also see here. Yes, it is changed to Robinson to Michael. And one more time we can update like suppose the address is also from Dubai to England. Okay, and Michael is changed to was Peter. So 2 fields now we are updating of the employee ID 103. Send. Yes, just fetch the all data. Yes, you can see it is changed to Peter at England. And if we will check in the PG admin database, then also just fetch the execute this query. Yes, it will change to England and Peter. Okay, so in this way update query also we can create. Now another for API for deleting a particular record. So for there is a delete mapping is there, delete mapping, and delete mapping we need to pass that mapping URL as delete data. public uh, string delete employee. So it will take a employee ID as path variable. Path variable as employee ID int EID. So we need to pass that employee ID from here only. EID. Now with the help of this service employee service dot delete employee, and we need to pass this ID, and it will return employee deleted successfully. To pass that EID, okay. And we need to create this method in our service class. Okay, so in here with the help of this repository object, repository dot delete, we need to delete this entity employee. But before deleting, we need to get that particular employee which you want to delete. Okay, so for that there is a employee repository dot find by ID. Here we can pass that employee ID, and here it will return the optional employee object. That is the employee object, employee. But since it is optional, we need to get from this optional data. We can get this object like find by id dot get, and it will return the employee object. We can pass that employee here, or directly here also we can use this get. In this vehicle we can also do the same code like instead of writing two line, we can write in this like employee repository dot find by ID. We need to pass that employee ID, and it will return the direct employee object. Employee equal to, here we can direct dot, we can get the data employee object. Okay, in this way also we can do. So we can directly get the employee object. So actually the find by ID return the optional employee, but we can directly get that data from this find by ID, and it will delete this employee. Okay, so I think this will work for employee for deleting API, and just rerun the application. Okay, yes, our application started now. Just a minute. Yes, template started. Just go to the postman, fetch, get all data, fetch all data. Yes, now there is a 3 record is there. Now we want to delete, suppose, the third record 103. So we need to create a delete API for that. Delete request, localhost. The API is delete data. Delete data slash 103. Send. Yes, employee deleted successfully. Now just check it, is data deleted or not. Send. Yes, now you can see there is no 103 record in database. Also you can check if we will execute the query again. Here 2 records. Again we can delete, suppose 10 any record you can delete. Suppose 101 will delete first record. Send. Yes, employee deleted successfully. Now just fetch all the record. 101 is deleted, only one record is there, 102. Just go to the database, just execute this query. There are only one record, 102. Okay, so this is the API for deleting the particular record. This is API for, we can also delete all record also at a time. We can also delete, there is a API, we can also delete all records. Suppose public string delete all. Okay, so with the help of this service dot delete all employee. Okay, return all employees are deleted. Okay, so here the mapping is like @delete mapping delete all data. Just create this method in our service class. Okay, employee repository dot delete all. Okay, so it will delete all these records. Just here API for deleting all the data. Just relaunch this application, and first we need to add some more records. There are only one record now. If we will fetch all data, there is only one record. So just post API. So there is a post API. This is the post. This is the save data. Save data. Suppose this is (101). My price is 103, and this is Michael, and this is our, suppose, France. Send. So now sorry, maybe this is the saved data. Just check in the it is update fetch all save employee it is, sorry, save employee, send. Yes, employee added successfully. You can see just now fetch all data. There are two records are there now, and if we'll now run that delete API, delete all. So this is delete all data API. There are two employees now. Just check in database also. There are two employees now. Now just hit on this API. All employees are deleted. You can see now. Just again fetch all the data. Yes, no data, blank objects are returned. That means there are no data are found in the database now. Okay, so in this way, this is all about the create, update, delete the API. Okay, so thank you guys. So if you think that you have got some knowledge from this video, please like and share the video. Please subscribe the channel. Okay, thank you guys.